Brad Williams, Frugal Finance, common reasons people avoid budgeting and why they don't hold up. Budgeting is a useful tool for managing finances regardless of whether you're living paycheck to paycheck or have substantial savings. It helps individuals monitor their spending and work towards financial goals. Yet, many people resist budgeting for a variety of reasons, even though it could offer valuable insight into their financial habits. Here are some of the most common reasons people avoid budgeting and why they may not be valid excuses. I don't make enough money. According to a recent survey, nearly 58% of Americans live paycheck to paycheck. With rising inflation and stagnant wages being more contributors to this issue, it's easy to believe that budgeting doesn't make sense when there isn't enough money to set aside for savings. However, budgeting can be especially helpful for those in this situation. By tracking income and expenses, you can identify areas where you may be overspending and find opportunities to cut back. Budgeting helps you plan for unexpected costs so you're better equipped to handle financial challenges. It's too complicated. Another common excuse is that budgeting feels overwhelming. It takes time and effort to figure out how much to allocate towards the necessities, savings, and other expenses. Thankfully, there are now many user-friendly budgeting tools available, from apps to online platforms that can simplify the process. These tools help you stay organized and keep track of your finances without the added stress. I want a budget, but my partner doesn't. Disagreements between partners about money can make budgeting difficult. Financial issues are a leading cause of marital stress, and not being on the same page about finances can cause tension. Open communication is key, and it may help to speak with a financial advisor to find common ground. Alternatively, couples can consider maintaining separate accounts while pooling money into a joint account for shared expenses. I don't know how. Budgeting is not always an intuitive skill, especially for those who didn't receive guidance on money management growing up. For many people, money was a topic rarely discussed, making it a challenge to know where to begin. Fortunately, the conversations around financial literacy have been shifting with more resources available than ever. Online guides, tutorials, and financial tools are accessible to help those who weren't taught budgeting at a younger age. I don't have a regular income. For individuals who earn income irregularly, creating a budget can seem impossible. Without a steady paycheck, it's difficult to predict monthly expenses. However, this group may benefit from budgeting even more. When income fluctuates, it's essential to prioritize savings during leaner months and plan for periods with lower earnings. By being mindful of spending, you can ensure you're prepared when cash flow is limited. While it may have been difficult to access budgeting tools in the past, that's no longer the case. Gone are the days when people had to manually track expenses with pen and paper or pay for expensive software. Today, numerous free apps and online resources are available for anyone with a smartphone or computer. If you can access the internet, there's no excuse for not taking advantage of these tools. I don't need a budget. Some people, particularly those with higher income, feel they don't need to budget. They may believe that their financial situation is stable enough that budgeting isn't necessary. However, even those with substantial income can benefit from keeping track of spending. Unexpected life events such as a job loss or an economic downturn can affect anyone, regardless of income. Additionally, budgeting can help identify areas for savings and investing, potentially increasing wealth over time. In conclusion, while budgeting may seem daunting for many, the benefits outweigh the excuses. It provides clarity, helps manage finances effectively, and prepares you for the future, no matter your income level. If you have any questions or concerns about how to start budgeting, comment. Brad Williams, Frugal Finance. Thanks for watching. Hope that helps. See you soon.